It's me, Andrea here, coming back to you with one of our tips and tricks for managing ChatGPT or using ChatGPT with OpenAI, specifically for how to make our events easier to execute. The people that are around me know that I'm super obsessed with all the AI, and not because it's just fascinating, but primarily because it is saving me so much time to execute on the things that our clients have asked us to execute on. Our output has changed dramatically. So I'm sharing some of my tips and tricks that I have discovered and will continue to discover. So make sure you check out this playlist where I plan to upload all of the recordings of things that I come across. Okay, so I wanted to figure out, while I was on ChatGPT one morning, I wanted to figure out, could ChatGPT help me find a venue in general, period, full stop. Could ChatGPT help me find a venue? And so I gave it some parameters. So I asked it, I was looking for a venue in Vegas to accommodate 300 people for a corporate event, company meeting. I told it about the dates, how many rooms I was looking for, and how many rooms that would need to accommodate. It gave me 5 options. Now, upon further review, I looked up that there were probably like 190 options that were available that met that criteria. ChatGPT narrowed it down to 5. I find that as the first interesting fact. The second thing I asked it was about pricing. Now, for those 5 venues, ChatGPT, I don't know how it found this information, found sample pricing data, and what is kind of also interesting is that it kept that pricing data in the order in which the first question was asked. So the first, venue A, B, C, D, E, it gave me pricing for A, B, C, D, E, which I find very helpful. And then it gives some caveats like, hey, these are estimates. You need to call the event planning department at those venues. So then I asked it, all right, well, quit him-hawing around. You gave me 5. Well, what about 1? Like, if you had to pick 1, which would it be? And ChatGPT chose the Venetian Resort and listed the reasons why. Now, that's like a huge flag because I don't know how it figured that out. Then I said, hey, this is all great information. Could you do me a favor and take all those facts about the event that you shared earlier and put them in a table? This is great. This is something we would do and sell to our clients anyway, because we would be putting in this information into a table as sort of a pros and cons list. And the only thing I asked it to update was the distance from the airport. So then it took all that information for a table and then added distance to the airport. And so I think overall it was very eye-opening to see a couple things. One, how does ChatGPT go from all the available variables and drilled it down into those 5 options? Then where does pricing data come from? Like where is that? What is that? Is that made up? Is that actual data from somewhere? And then when I asked it to choose just the 1, why just that 1? And then 2, how do I become the referral pick of ChatGPT? Like, what's that about? So I'm investigating future options. I think this is cool, but it actually gave me more questions than answers. And so we're going to continue working on this and figuring out, where is information coming from, but also how is it determining what gets prominence in its responses?